There's no category, so there's no other run submitted. Exactly, there's no category. That's the problem. Alright, let me ping the server then. Roguelite deck builder is completed. Switching over to Wanderstop. New game. Do I have to do the tutorial from from earlier again? Do you wait? Hold on. You very much want a controller, don't you? Probably make it or ask for it to be made. I mean, do I want to manage the roguelite deck builder?
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter.
Kind
when you're
of.
in a fight with someone, only one thing matters.
Winning.
Control. Are you in control or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit.
Probably make it or ask. I don't know how speedrun categories work. Well, only one thing's matter. Control. Ah, fuck, it's a blue player. That's me, baby!
Give yourself no excuses. Then you take back control.
That's me, baby. I play
The
blue.
moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years.
What if the humble Orzhov player who has no
Undefeated for
counterspell or
that
traps? Get fucked, idiot.
But I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can...
Crack.
I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy, complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid. But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow...
Smack.
Again.
Again.
I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes.
Do I still have to do the whole tutorial? Can I transfer my demo data?
And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Steals your life. Steals your life, steals your life, steals your life. What's Orzhov?
White black.
White black? Ah.
Black.
I was just curious.
Black.
Wikipedia say this genre is What? Oh, Natalie was talking about Orzhov. Wikipedia says this game genre is cozy. It isn't, it isn't. I think it's a very uncomfortable cozy game. Cozy game in Commonwealth English is video game genre that emphasizes non-violence and relaxation. Just because a game emphasizes non-violence and relaxation doesn't mean that it's not going to make you feel an interesting place. Like, honestly, I feel like cozy games should sometimes have theming that other games don't usually. Like exhaustion. And dedicating yourself to one thing and one thing only for years and years and years, only for that thing to explode into your face. Oh man, I wonder what that feels like. Kind of reminds me of like what AI is doing right now to the art industry. And it's like, man, I hope the the actual traditional art, the digital artist, and like hand-drawn art actually survives. I carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? It's like, it'll survive. That's what I'm hoping for. It's like, I know some companies have been using, like, AI recently for their shit, and it's like, I hope you stop. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. Now, if I keep at this pace, I could... Ugh, hang on. Keep moving! No, you gotta keep moving! Keep running! This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winters, she'll know what to do next. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. I can be fixed. Alta is dead. Yep, the moment she fell onto the floor, she died, and now we're in the afterlife. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say that this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. Are you having a name as well? No, I don't have a name, sorry. It is no matter. All are welcome here, even those devoid of identity. In fact, let me welcome you to Wanderstop. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see. Right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Unknowable like some tea as well? No. Unacceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait, did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Oh, they fixed the stuff on his eyelids. No, they look like they're like folding in on itself. Boro wasn't so fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. Hold on. Yeah, we're good. So you could pick up the sword. Did it feel really heavy? No, don't believe so. Just the normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight of a sword should be. I'd be asking what brought you here to this forest? No. Someone with no name and no backstory. I am spoiled for mysteries today. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you were not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body. Perhaps you should recover. Say nothing. Was I off? Is Miss Unknowable not interested even in making tea? Well, please, no, that I only thought you would enjoy something fun to do while resting. After all, you have had a turbulent day today. Want to enjoy yourself a moment. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I'll be over there inside the shop. Wish to help you make tea? Please come speak to me, and I would be glad to show you how. It's entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Alright, let's see. You sync off. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Can I maybe turn the frames down to 60? Because we don't need 120. Right? You don't have a frame cap. Well, we win some, we lose some. Hello, I have a teacup. Ah, hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'm stealing your teacup. And also I'm leaving right now. I have a mission. I can't just sit around. Oh, if that is what you must be doing, then I understand. The exit back to the forest can be found in all directions from there. Remember that you are always welcome back for tea if you wish. Okay, I'm stealing your teacup, though. Where's the exit? I want. What happens if we just kind of like try and leave? Do we die out there, or does Burrow come back and save us? Leave the clearing and return to the forest. Yes. Ha! That was a laugh. Make tea? No thanks. What a joke that guy is. Burrow. Stupid name. Remember, Alta, you don't lose sight of why you're here. Find Master Winters. Train with her. She's the only option I have. I'll find her if I just work a little harder. I can do that. I can work harder. I've always just worked harder. Honk. Now she's dead. Probably. Maybe? Maybe she's dead? No, Burrow saved us. What a kind soul it is. It's a shame we made fun of him for his name. It's also a nice name. Welcome back, miss. Another exciting adventure in the forest, it seems. Ow. Please be careful not to push yourself too hard. You've been in a great deal of stress. I thrive on stress. Ha ha ha. This is very big talk from someone who has just passed out. Twice! Generally speaking, collapsing from exhaustion is, how to phrase it, not intended. This isn't exhaustion. Something is just wrong with me. Is the thing that's wrong with you exhaustion? No, it's something else. I don't know what. Whatever it is, Master Winters can help me. Ah, yes. How silly of me to think it was exhaustion. Well then, I believe I can be returning back to look after the shop. As always, you are welcome to join me in making tea, but it's your decision to be making. Wishing you the best, miss. How many times can I do that? Can I just go back out and do that again? Oh, I'm still carrying the teacup. Okay, alright. Like, how many... Did you put in, like, another line of dialogue? This is the guy who made the Stanley Parable. So, I'm very interested to see how the writing is. How's this been all so complicated, so confusing? None of this is like me at all. I've always worked harder to get what I need. What's changed? Is something different? Maybe if I make tea just once or twice, it could heal me? I'll only do it a couple of times so that I don't forget my mission. Yeah, that's why I was really interested in this, that it being like a cozy farming simulator. It was made by the person who did the Beginner's Guide and the Stanley Parable. 2 games that are very, 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 very good. Don't lose this passion. Conk. Yeah, I think I started following the artist on Blue Sky as well. Those games are very good, extremely. Hello, Princess Balance. Welcome in. I'm still carrying the teacup. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. We are looking into Wanderstop, a game that wowed me from the Steam Next Fest. Came out very recently, and I'm delighted. How are you doing? Ellie, hold on. Oh, you're the one that was doing, hold on, I remember. Give me a moment. Give me a minute. You were the one who was playing all the games and demos from the, what is it? It was like a charity drive event on itch.io, I think. Well, come on in. It's been a while. Racial Justice Bundle, that was it. Yeah. Maybe I could stay for one cup of tea. Well, this is quite the delightful surprise. It's only for a few minutes, then I'm off. Yeah, the Racial Justice Bundle. Welcome back. This game is... I played the demo of it on Steam Next Fest, and I was like, ooh, you're telling me that our main character is someone who has like extreme exhaustion issues and has pushed herself their entire life to do one thing and one thing only? To be really, really good at it? And now it's not working for them anymore? Yeah, I wonder what that's like. We must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners in Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I'll show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Just at game 800 or so? How many more do you have? Okay, so we can highlight Boro at any single time, along with everything else. If I remember right, I don't necessarily need to have the teacup in here, and I think it's the... yeah, this guy. There's supposed to be 1,200 games? Hot damn. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the leaves. You see the basket right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of the bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. We are persistent, but can't maintain a schedule. The fact that you've gone through, like, 800 of them is, like, extremely impressive. Were there any, like, notable ones that stood out? They regrow in plentiful numbers among the outer edge of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? Please come speak to me. I'll stash the watering can. Thank you for the inventory. It's like, if I remember right, I think it had Hypnospace Outlaw inside of there, which is a game that I've been desperately wanting to play for a while. Excellent job. Please come with me to discuss the next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportations. was Corrine Cross Dead and Breakfast. Another really good one was the Hex. Hold on. Corrine Cross Dead and Breakfast. The Hex was the Pony Island inscription guy? Hold on. The Hex. Ooh. It was by the Pony Island guy. I would love to play that. I want to know what that guy's cooking with Pony Island 2. But miss, we can put the T-ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Right now, all we need is the watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then with your watering can stash, come and see me. Okay. Queen Cross's Dead and Breakfast. What was that one about? That looked interesting. Please stash your watering can. Oh, okay. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Bora likes to do the planting. As you can see, we're already having a blue fern in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, it was about a bed and breakfast for ghosts and about helping them cross over. Ooh! I want to play that. Then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. Here, I'll give you a seed for more blue fern seed. You can try it for yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like, not just the garden. Bora simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Plant. Hello. I did it. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Take it to the spigot. We have several around. Fill it with water, and then pour it onto your new egg. Once you do, please come speak with me again. Wow, just like magic. Oh wait, right, no. I have to keep watering it. You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will even grow even more seeds. This way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. When you did that, I have more seeds now. So you did. It's very on brand for you to be rushing to the next step. Very well. Then let us jump ahead to the next step in the gardening process. Is this going to be written down somewhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book in our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Guess we'll be making after small hybrids? Guess. Foxtail agave. So close. The answer was large hybrids. Thus, the small hybrids produce seeds. Large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember, we used a line pattern to be making a small hybrid. To make a large hybrid, we instead use a triangular pattern. You don't have to reuse any of the plants we have planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. Simply put some of the blue seeds you produce to make the triangular pattern. Water it. Go ahead and try it. Please tell me when you picked up a fresh fruit from the plant. Alright, so we go plant, 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 plant. fruit time. Come on, can I get... Oh, right, we can only grab one at a time. Is there enough room for a third? Doesn't look like it. Chip Chip. I did it! I made fruit! Wonderful, miss. You have excelled at gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you've made is called a Chip Chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I'll be giving you a field guide that shows you more. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes? Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Stare in silence. Haha, that's a sort of silent treatment that can only mean one thing. It's time to make tea. Come, let's go inside, and I will explain the tea machine to you. Boro is kind of doll-coded to me. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Haha, goodness no! Tea making will crush the mind, it will. If this is all too much information, perhaps we should take a small break, just to let our minds relax. Ooh, Boro could tell a joke! Sure, tell me the joke. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly, the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut! Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronaut? Oh yes, that is much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, Boro is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree?
Boro's fucking cooking.
Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner at a restaurant in space, and the sign says, "No astronauts allowed." This means there's no concern of them being kicked out into the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They're both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too. It isn't a sign after all, it's the dessert menu. They both ordered dessert. One asked for custard, the other asked for a banana split. And after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this show going somewhere? Miss, this is all a part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, the joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, so after dinner, they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedy, some drama, a couple of horror films, and let's see. Got it, here's the punchline. So the astronauts say, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end." I feel like that joke also ran out of steam. Ha 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 ha! Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. I am laughing. Indeed, even though you are not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to tea making? I am quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine! I love water. Yes, the tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain to be using the tea ball and the Chip Chip fruit we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use this machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, hold down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go do that, and I will bring you to the next step. Personally, I love the tea machine. Next step is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boros instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me the instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water to the infuser. Good thing the tea machine didn't run out of steam. Good one. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in hand. Or while still on, toss any item into the fuser. Any item at all. This, of course, will be placing a tea ball and a chip. Alright. I think I have to go grab the tea leaves. Then I grab a chip. Well done! The water will only be changing color once you have added your tea ball. One more valve to kick, and then we'll move on to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it onto the grate below. Then pull the rope you see in order to pour tea into the cup, and that's it. You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pull multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. We love Boro. Ah, is this the tea that you have made? Here it is. Aha, splendid. Delicious! It is everything that Boro was hoping for. Once you join me at my favorite bench, I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. Ah, delightful. Nothing quite like a cup of tea and a lovely view. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Unknowable? My name's Alta. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Alta. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm not an art critic. Does one need to be an art critic to admire the view? Yes. An art critic is better than me at critiquing art, just like I'm better than art critics at fighting. And you're better than me at whatever it is you do. Haha, but I am better than you at running a tea shop. How can you know for sure? Am I better than you at running a tea shop? Trust me. I must tell you, miss, there are few satisfactions in the world like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink, put it in the hands of a customer. Yum, what a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I'm always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? Who knows? There are many reasons why a person could be choosing to stop or to change course. And if that would happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would just give up on this? People are often changing their goals in life. It is not an uncommon thing. For instance, you might decide your priorities have changed, or you are simply too tired, or... Wait, no, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes, and you're talking about how you'd think I'd quit? I devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't even begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the one thing that I am good at? I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But you think I should just give it up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior you have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I? What am I doing here? What am I even having this conversation? Ah! The narrative theming! The themes!
On his favorite bench.
She can't even lift her own sword! It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. And she runs once again. Howdy, Camillo. Welcome on in. Uh-oh. Hold on. That'll pop me down to 165. I'll pop you down to high, see if that does anything. Okay, so we should be relatively fine now. No, I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never, not until she trains me back up to excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I can't believe how tired I've been. Keep moving! I can't move, I don't have the answer.
Why are you here in this forest?
Why are you in this forest?
Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
Ha! Yes, this is the motivation I need. Anger! Anger. I need the fear and the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Bora? You think I'd quit because it got too hard? Maybe once I'm back I'm normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. Palm. Yeah, there she goes again. Coming around again? I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. Collapsed out there multiple times. It's not like me. Haha, yes, what a surprise that a person pushing themselves to the brink of exhaustion would collapse. It is a mystery, and I am completely baffled. I pushed myself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years, and this has never happened. Wow, it hasn't? It hasn't? You push yourself to the brink of exhaustion every single day for years? And this has never happened? What?
Why is Boro calling us out?
I don't know. Perhaps this is the result of pushing yourself to the brink of exhaustion every day for years. The days added up, miss. I'm not okay with it. Not okay with the body having physical limits? Yes, we will fill out a complaint form right away. Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I am not a scientist doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. Take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Extremely! Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. But if I can find Master Winters, and any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again, and again, and again if that's what you want. And then, one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here, and help me run the tea shop just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your minds off of things and just relax. Then when you feel at fully 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come and go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here into the shop, tending to what is needed. If you'd like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. God, I love like the animation work that's going on here on the 3D models. Oh man, look at these creatures. I love these creatures. Frowny penguins. I feel like they're more like puffins. But they also do kind of look like a little penguin-y. What? What's this music? Can I drink this? Aha! So you're feeling up to helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Okay, so we have 3 stations. We have a horse. We have puppy. We have cow. We have music for horses. We have music for puppies. Okay. I guess I'll put on the puppy music. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles. If you find trinkets hidden in the leaves, you're welcome to keep them. If you notice any weeds outside, perhaps we'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you'll be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. When a cup is dirty, you can placing it here on one of the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped here, in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system of olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes. Or yes, lie. Very good, I am glad to hear. While we're here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you're to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know if we'd come for you to tea? Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask for tea? With the right apron, they will. Here, let's see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron on, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Try to look angrier. Other than looking extremely angry, you look extremely excited to be here. Okay, there's one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. I like Boro. He is full of whimsy. Bro has kept his whimsy. Well, actually, I don't know if we've gotten Boro's pronouns. Boro referred to Boro as this one. So I guess we'll find out.
Shout out to Boro. Gotta be one of my favorite genders.
It is your lovely sword, a very beautiful specimen. This sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Oh, I love her tattoos. I want tattoos like that. Maybe I'll get tattoos like that. I think I need money for tattoos. Please, come with me. Oh, we've got mail! I love mail. Really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. That way, no one will steal it. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But soon I realized I could spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, and leave everything else behind. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone eagerly devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything behind. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter, that's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I was going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? I'll figure it out as I go. Perfect, you are already having the entrepreneurial spirit. Customers may very well arrive soon, in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Or remember earlier you asked for the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. There's a book in there on gardening written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let us begin the exciting team management adventure. It is beginning! Here we go! Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now, it is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us, indeed. Hey, Boro, do you know a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? I was watering a plant, then suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruit or seeds. Aha! You deplete the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items which they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you've been watering them a certain number of times, poofs, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It's like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to be making more new plants if you're needing any new resources. More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. That is good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. This is what I was talking about. It's like, you're telling me the guy who made the Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide is on this? Like, I loved the Beginner's Guide. That was such a fantastic game. And you can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting the inventory item directly. No need to stash the hell item first. Oh, okay. Useful. Uh-oh. And now we just farm. Looks like that's it. Okay. Can I combine garden seeds? So, like, if I plant a... Hold on. A pink seed. Right here. And then I... do the line of it with blue seeds. Does it become a blue seed instead? That's not the Chip. That's another flower, by the look of it. Oh, that's another pink seed, but a blue plant. Hi. Hello there. Yes, hi. Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? Oh, no, thank you. I'm fine, no tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll just do something else, then. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. Okay! You can hold RT to highlight the current location of characters who want to talk to you. I love the writing. Okay, so we can only grow one seed at a time from this. And it looks like it's still growing pink seeds. Hello, miss. I thought you were speaking with a new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. What is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. This is a tea shop. People are supposed to order tea. Aren't they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Alright, hold on. I did. I made it right now. Someone has to make rules, and since I work here now, I guess it's going to be me. Rules for us, there will always be rules, and this is the first of them. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some of them will not, being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no? But, the rules. Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person in our tea shop, they are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause here to make tea for people. The least they can do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Who wants tea? Okay, I like the writing in this game already. This is very good. And then here? Yeah, and then we tap. Then we get our egg. We get our plant egg. Ooh. Ooh, it's starfruit. It's kind of cute. Azzy fruits. Should probably refill the watering can first. Okay, so this is definitely a different flower, and it only produced one seed per water. It's a blue plant, but it produces pink seeds. Meaning, I think that whatever... Hold on. I'm guessing that whatever is the metal plant is, like, the seeds that it produces. Except... I don't have any blue seeds. So, I'm gonna go try and water this plant over here. Hopefully it has more seeds. Please. It does, thank you. Actually, I should probably start working with the blue seeds if I want that. 1, 2, 3. Water. Wait, he still wants to talk to me? Oh, I can just, like, quick grab by pressing X with an empty hand open. And it looks like you're gonna go out to play plant golf now. Oh, wait, it's right trigger. And this guy's over here. Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. You said you don't want tea, but that was obviously a slip of the tongue. Let's not dance around it. You're drinking tea and that's final. Well, it's just I'm not really thirsty at the moment, you know? So, you know, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I have to be nice to complete strangers. Oh, that's a terrible. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. My one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands. That's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you tea, and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes, are we good? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave. Goodbye. I'm sorry. For what? You can't leave? How will I give you tea? I'm sorry. They look like they are not leaving, actually. Boro, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. Aha, I see. And did you happen to insist that drinking tea is an absolute requirement here? Yes, duh, because this is a tea shop. Miss Salto, Boro is very glad to see that you're tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Waterstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes? Just a break from travel. Or sometimes they are not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough to assist them. Oh, and Miss Alta's idea of assisting is to demand tea consumption at all costs? It was more of a confident assertion than a demand. And why the confident assertion? Why do you need our customers to accept tea? Because I need something to do out here, or I'll go insane. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress on something, I'm going to freak out. Oh, mood. Mood!
Me literally editing.
Yeah. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we will be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, now may be a good time. If you see any leaves gathered to pile, you can sweep them up too. It is the time between customers that are downtime, Miss Alta, is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in her field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. When you've finished a cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage. It's easy to let the mind wander, yes? It's a time only for you, Miss Alta. Some time to do nothing at all. It's a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? None of these sound like measurable objectives. Heh, indeed they are not. But that is why they are good to practice. Just like anything, Miss Alta, it gets better with practice. I'm very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. Alright. I'll take my cup of tea. Okay. No, I don't want droplets to spill. I don't think it's objectively changing the Oh, okay. You do have to go and sit down someplace in order to drink it. That's nice. I like that.
Has wronged me. I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways. And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old. My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak. Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something? That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all. It was something totally outside of his control. So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right? But I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Hot damn. Different flavors of tea will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed into your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Oh! Hello! Holy shit, alright. Why does the little puffer penguin have a present? Hello, what, can I... Yeah, drop it. Good Puffin. Pluffin? Okay, so I was right, they are based on Puffins. It's a package? A lost parcel? Have the tea leaves grown back yet? No, but I could probably go pick up the other tools. There was a pile of leaves somewhere that I saw. Where'd it go? Over here. What? Is that a pumpkin? That is a pumpkin. Oh, hello, sir. Your foot looks mighty cursed. Wowie McZowie. This looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way. No freaking way. Is that what this really what this is? A magical tea shop? Yes. Amazing, stupendous, I love it. This is exactly the kind of wild adventure that a knight would get into. A real knight! Gerald the knight, at your liege, a fair day upon you and also me, who is an actual knight. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying that you're a real knight. You're not? But I have all this knight stuff. What made you think that I'm not a real knight? Gerald, do you need something or not? The only thing I need is to be the coolest knight that Timothy has ever seen. Timothy? My son, and he's just the best darn son in the world. Here, I've got a photo of him. Look at this. This is a lovely father. I took him to the International World of Cheese Museum. He adored it. Did you know that cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down at his torso, and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. I don't. Ah, of course. Well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 a.m. This game is incredible. This is us at 4 a.m. This is us at 4:15 a.m. Wait, was that a cell phone?
Bro, let your son sleep.
That was a cell phone.
Yes.
He's doing the fucking Wojak pointing meme. 4:22 a.m. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't. Oh my gosh, yeah. I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Let's see another Timothy photo. Here we are registering to vote at our local fishing ordinance council elections. Well, Timothy can't vote, but he loves the electoral process. Or is it that he loves tennis? I forget. It's one of the two. Another one. We went horseback riding. I'm so proud of Timothy. He only vomited 3 times. Why did he vomit at all? Doesn't horseback riding make everyone vomit? I vomited 10 times myself. Gerald, that sounds awful. Come on, we were riding horses. Who could be upset when you're riding a horse? Another one. Here's Timothy graduating from the 8th grade. I was asked to give a speech. Or maybe I ran onto the stage and gave a speech anyway. Who can say? I'm starting to see why Timothy hates his dad. Or did I actually talk? Or did I just sob at the podium? Who knows? Another one. Here we are buying 30 pounds.
How much art did they make of this?
I don't know, but I love it. Here we are buying 30 pounds of corn flour. It's kind of a joke, Timothy, I have. Where I buy 30 pounds of corn flour every Monday? Why? Exactly, that's what Timothy says every time we do this, but it's all a part of the joke. What's the joke? You sound just like Timothy.
He understands the commitment to the Bitman.
Another one! This is from when we recorded a spoken word album together. Is that a Nintendo Switch? I think someone needs to get Timothy to a foster home. Yeah. Doesn't have any Timothy, but he refused to speak once the entire time. It's in the spirit of togetherness. I'll be honest, I got a bit of creative terror during the recording, so I didn't say anything either. So it's just a blank tape?
Who's taking these pictures?
I don't know. But it's 2 hours of silence that really speaks to the bond between father and son.
Oh, I feel that.
Another one. Oh, that's... Oh, alright. Come on, that was all? That's all my photos. You're the first person who's ever stuck around for every one of my photos of Timothy. Now that I've gone through them all, I'm pretty amazed of how many of these photos I have. Hey, why don't I leave one in with you? Timothy would love to have his face on a shop wall. No, I mean, okay, on one hand. Yeah, why? I'm also curious about Gerald's purple foot. I think it'd be very funny to take a photo, but also I think it'd be very rude to Timothy, because Timothy does not look like he wants to be in these photos, but I'm doing it anyways. Great, which photo do you want? A different one. Can I have the one at 4:22 a.m.? Cornflower.
This game is perfect.
Hello, can I have a photo of your son? Yeah, sure! I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dorkbot. And so lame, so unbelievably lame. And oh god, Dad, stop taking photos, Dad, please. People are staring at us, Dad. I don't want to die. I don't want to die right now. Other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what we do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes. Then I will absolutely drink tea as a part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up, give me a big old shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing.
I was too distracted by his pictures to notice the purple foot.
Yeah, he has a very, very cursed piece of armor, I'm imagining. Your field guide also contains information about different fruits and various effects that each fruit has when consumed. Alright.
If anything happens to Gerald, I'm deleting the game off of everyone's computer.
You what?
If anything happens to Gerald, I'm deleting the game from everyone's computer.
Okay.
In the world.
Origins of the planet itself makes you nostalgic for something. Palate cleansing flute. Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. High in caffeine. So we have Azzy fruit. So I could probably do, like, tea leaves and Azzy fruit. Is there more tea in here, though? Can I clear it out? How do I clear this out? Whatever, it's probably fine. Hold on. Right, I have to kick the valve first. And then we go to... toss in a T-ball. And an Azzy fruit. Oh, hold on. The purple flower appeared on the tree, and then it looked like something disappeared. We have 3 cups now. Let's go. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Here you go. There you are. That sure is a way to drink tea. All at once. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. Heck yeah, this is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with the energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask what's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in this woods, and all that happened is I tripped and I scraped my leg. Well, technically I tripped and scraped it on a glowing purple sword. And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Woo, funny story. Lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark! You shall become the shade! Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming!" I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh, sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine.
I think he's fine.
Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after this happened. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish the tea, okay? See, I'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. If there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea, like a knight. Okay. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, see what it does. I think I made like 2 cups, probably. Yeah, roughly about 2 cups. Okay. Hey, 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 you. You. Get back here. Yeah, drop it. Good fluffing. Oh, hey, the person who I scared off is back. You can wait. I'm gonna go sit on a bench and take a cup of tea. As long as Gerald is at the tea shop, he's not tormenting Timothy. Agreed.
I don't think I have a best friend. Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy. But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?" Of course, I thought my dad was a total loser. I thought he was weak and spineless.
Oh.
But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face.
Good.
I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job, and we had to move. And I never saw that kid again.
Wait, is that why her dad lost the job
After
first
we
off?
moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Huh. Well, I'm so full of energy, I can do anything. Pop you in here. Hello, Boro. I made that person a cup of tea. Boro, I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? Oh, you must have found a lost parcel. Yes, that is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds a way to return it to them. Apparently, that is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to the mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? The forest placed this package here? Oh, the forest is moving things around all the time. This is quite common. Who can say why or how it happens? Those woods simply have a mind all of their own. For example, Boro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Okay. Hello, miss. I realized I forgot to tell you about one aspect of gardening. I explained already that you can make plant hybrids, yes? But Boro neglected to mention that you can also be combining different seeds when making patterns. As long as the outer plants are all the same, the two simple plants will be combining together. Here's an example of the pattern that will not produce anything, because the outer ring contains two different plants. Okay, so the outer ring has to contain a different plant then. You wish to unearth all the fruits our clearing offers, this information will surely be useful. That is it for the Boro Informational Hour. All done. Hello again. Oh, you're back again. Ahem. Say there, local citizen, have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt her every waking minute. A tragedy. Surely in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. Wow, it's true! I have noticed apparitions. Then I say, you're in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh, then you are in good fortune, because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. Wow, that could be my community! Yes, I know what you're thinking. Surely the price of assistance is more than I can afford. Well, my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believe that these vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? It's almost too good to be true! For although we know that this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunter believes that all communities deserve to live in peace and security. Pause for shock gasp. That's why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush to answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first, as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer toward its own greatest fortune. Cool. Anything else? No. Right. Well, here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways that demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. And many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over what constitutes a family-friendly karaoke song. citizens suddenly, inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Neighbors mowing their lawns 4, 5, even 6 times every single day. Misspellings in community event flyers. And many more. Shall I give more examples? Oh my god, no, please, no more, please. Look, I am trying to be patient, okay? I'm trying, but I need something to do, something to keep me active. I just can't sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That's all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have Riedel tea, I suppose we could do a Riedel ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires Riedel tea, so if you have Riedel tea. Great, I will get you Riedel tea. Perfect, thank you. What is Riedel tea? You've never heard of Riedel tea? Don't you run a tea shop? Is this guy on a religious mission like a Jehovah's Witness? Like, I'd have to imagine so. Like, look at his getup. He is looking kind of fresh. Yeah, part-time. Actually, one of those fighter team maker types you've heard about. Today's my first day. We haven't... Ah, fairly. I understand. Well, Riedel tea is brewed from Riedel beets. I don't think I've ever actually grown Riedel beets before. I assume they come from a Riedel tree? Alright, I'll figure it out. Boro, how do I make Riedel? Oh, within our shop library, there's a book called The Book of Answers. Perhaps you've already seen it. Miss Alta, this is a very special book. It is an old and sacred tome. It knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes through our shop. If you ever find yourself struggling beyond a reason with a drink request, you can simply go look in the book. It will surely tell you exactly what needs to be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older than even Boro, if you can believe it. Yes, we are simply custodians, tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Boro prefers not using the book to solve our customers' requests. It's a great delight. But from time to time, even I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence, and you may use it or not. Can't it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions. Perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum does not have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about it. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Okay, and if that's the case, Riedel beets. Pink and we don't know on the outside. I'm gonna assume blue. Okay, I have enough of each. So we put a pink plant at the center. And then 1, 2, 3. It does kind of look like a tree. Oh, it's empty. Okay. That's a mushroom circle. You can't fool me. Actually, maybe you can fool me. I'm very curious. Those kind of look like the Riedel beets. It's a Riedel beet! This didn't do anything. Okay. Alright, I need to go make tea leaves. I need to go find the tea bushes, I think. Yeah, tea bushes. They were somewhere. I don't remember where they were. Hold on, I think these are it. Yeah, those are the tea leaf bushes. There's more somewhere. Wasn't it nearby the little area over here? Oh, no, there's some more over here. It's not quite full yet, though. Hey, what's this? It's like a statue holding a blue orb. The fuck are these? Hue shroom. Dupe shroom. Dupe shroom. Shrink shroom. And a dupe shroom. I don't know what these mushrooms do, but they probably do something very silly. More tea leaves. Gift shroom? Dupe shroom. Hue shroom. Okay, I guess I'll put the mushroom back down. Is that pocket's full? My basket is now full. We can go make tea! Yay! Alright.
You want to tell them what that was about?
She smooched me.
I gave her a very small smooch on the cheek, very quietly as to not disturb chat.
Yeah, and I scream every time she does that. So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now, I was trying to figure out why neither you or Timothy believe I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have a super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? No, posing has nothing to do with being a knight. It doesn't? Gosh, that's the opposite of what I've allowed myself to believe. What if I go back to the forest and take on a really cool knight adventure? I need the kind of adventure that only a real, actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. A true knight meant to discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths. They report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, do I need a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? But now that you mention it, do you think that maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods. If I was a real knight. Then you think he'd actually want to take more photos with me? Hi, Gwen. And show off those photos to his friends. And he'll call me something cool like Pops McGee. I'm not the person to ask about. With all the nightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It's time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, YAR! Don't die, Gerald. Hi, Gwen. How's it going? Better? Ooh! How are you feeling better? I'm making tea. Just had to kill a spider in my office, but I'm okay now. I believe in you. Oh wait, I don't think we have the dry tea leaves yet. They should be done soon though. What are the broom? And then there's like more little... I must write, do you want a game tonight? Maybe. I'll be down for more Monster Hunter. Hello? What's this? It's a photo. Photo of what? Ooh! Oh, that's kind of nice. Who's that a photo of? Oh, this is sweet. I like this. Thank you so much for mailing my lost package to me. It seems it must have slipped out of my bag. What a blessing that you stumbled upon and thought to send it back. The package contained my daughter's school textbook. The minute she received them, she studied them front to back and then immediately went out and won a local science fair. How did she get to the science fair so quickly and immediately win it? Believe me, I'm just as confused as you. But I think it's the power of education. Here, I'll send you her trophy as proof. She won't miss it. She's already won another 4. Thank you again. It helps. It means a lot to both of us. You picked up the attached item. Science fair trophy? Oh, I think I see what this is doing. There we go. Tea leaves are done. Thank God it makes 2 of them. That pocket is full. I'm gonna put this ball of tea leaves right here. And then I'm gonna drop this in my infuser. Donk. Donk. Ooh, a nice rich pink flavor. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do this one as well. One, 2, 3. Too much. Like 2 seconds, maybe? There you are. Here you go. Tea. Verily, you have brought me the ceremony of Vreedle tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored Vreedle ceremony. Ooh, I'm excited. I haven't done a Vreedle ceremony in ages. There's more? Yes. Fine, 1 ceremony and that's it. Very good. Come, let us adjourn in the place of ceremony. So where is, your, place of ceremony? I do not have a place of ceremony because that is not a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? Book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Oh, duh, I forgot we do this by the big willow tree. Let me put this cup down and I'll meet you over there. Say, bro, has noticed something interesting happening to our tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. Whenever tea gets poured down to the drain, it is getting poured directly into the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All will find its purpose in the end. Oh, thank God. The person who placed a lost parcel in the mail. Detective Greyline here. That package you mailed to me just so happened to have been the crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winterkins case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. Now, Little Miss Winterkins will thankfully go free and be cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. It's another victory for justice and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested I send you her favorite doll as thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help more than words can say. Until next time. That sure is a doll. Ahoy, bringer of tea! I have returned from my nightly adventures. Hey, Gerald, back so soon? Soon? What are you talking about? I haven't been here in days. What? But you were here just a few minutes ago. Was I? No, I definitely remember setting up camp 3 times. In fact, take a look at this. It's the adventure I got into. That's a stop sign. Yes? It's this. It's a stop sign. Yes, a stop sign. Did you steal it? I don't think so. I just found it. Fine line between finding and stealing, Gerald. Well, it's not stealing if you and the object were meant to find each other. The minute I saw this stop sign, something about it called to me. I said to myself, now that's a stop sign with a mysterious and thrilling past. What do you think? There's got to be an exciting story behind it, right? I'm remaining neutral on the matter, but open to both sides. Good, I want to have a frank and objective discussion about its history. Let us think about it for a second. What might this stop sign have been used for? What if an ancient civilization used it to stop, crime? Exactly, like if they wanted to do crime, they would look at the sign. The sign would tell them, don't do that. Stop it. Unearthing this mystery really is challenging for me the best night it can be. Say, could this real night please have another cup of tea? I'm thinking about the last one you gave me. Yeah, sure, what flavor do you want? Gosh, I'll be honest, for 3 days I've been thinking about the tea you served me before. It was just so interesting. It really was something. What if I just get another one of those? Coming right up. You know what? Let me give you this. What are you giving to me? Is that a police siren? It's Timothy's favorite jam. I take it everywhere with me. Can we add some of this into the mix as well? Sure, why not? So it's whatever I made you last time plus this jam? Heck yeah, love it. While you're making that, I'll be investigating the origins of this stop sign. Gerald the Knight is on the case. Okay. Nobody steal this jam. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Verily, it is now the time for the bridal ceremony to begin. So the way things work is that you start by talking about yourself. Opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that sort of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Great, let's do it. Mess with Demon Hunter. Great, tell me what you're struggling with. I'm struggling with what's the biggest number imaginable. The biggest number? Yeah, like is it 30 billion or 100 trillion? What if there's a number even bigger than that, Is that even possible? I've been losing a lot of sleep over the issue. Are you being serious? Is this a real problem you're dealing with? Cry a little. Wow, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know this was such an emotional issue for you. Well then, I guess let's go ahead and begin the ceremony. Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a bridal ceremony. Congenial! Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Our special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically, her journey with, what the biggest number is. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I guess be able to think of an even bigger number? Like a quadrillion? That's a pretty big number. A quadrillion? Of course! How had I not thought of that before? Oh, well, I'm glad this is helping you. Let's see, what else is there to say about that? This is hard, you didn't tell me very much about yourself. Exactly. Please, I would be so honored to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. We don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to know if you'd care to. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this bridal ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. Wait, are you just gonna leave this here? Okay, sure. Ooh, almost. And there's still a little bit left over, I think. Unfortunate.
Oh, gross. As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting. Ew. My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain.
And you wanted this?
I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good.
The
As long
correct
as
kind
it's
of
the-
pain?
You know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable. Because it keeps on feeling like bad pain. The wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain. Please let this be good pain. Please.
Your leg looks like shit, dude. There we go. I think we have... Oh, right, I set aside some tea leaves. So we should have enough for, like, another bit of that tea that you wanted. I think that should be enough for 1 cup. Then you also, I think we also need to use like an Azzy Star. So we'll toss in the tea leaves. We'll toss in the Azzy Fruit. And then you wanted some jam from your son. Please tell me this doesn't use all of it. Honestly, I've never thought about putting jam in tea before. Will that make a nice flavor? Oh my god, we're just throwing... Okay, so we're just throwing the whole thing in there. Alright. I think it's like 2 seconds. 1, 2. We could probably fit a little bit more in there. Just one more, one more. There we go. There we go. Perfectly filled. Oh, you got up and you sat in my spot. Okay. Here's the tea you asked for. Great! I love Gerald. Whoa, this is exactly what I had the last time, and I can taste the jam too. So cool, you made it exactly the way I asked. That's great. Wow, you're so cool. You're the coolest. I bet Timothy would think you're the coolest person alive. Timothy's a good judge of what is cool and what isn't. Exactly, that's why I have to come out here and be a knight. Being cool doesn't matter until Timothy confirms it. Heck yeah. How's the stop sign investigation going? I will be honest, it isn't going great. I was hoping to find some hints of an alien civilization around here, but it's just like nature stuff. Plus the smoke on my leg is getting thicker and my head is starting to hurt pretty badly. It's becoming a lot, you know? Gerald, are you sure you're taking this seriously? It seems like your curse is getting worse. I'm taking it very seriously. Do you know how many sit-ups I've done? I've done sit-ups to the moon and back. I've done so many sit-ups, it would make you dizzy just trying to count that high. I'm just saying, sit-ups can't be the only thing you have to do to cure yourself. Can ask Boro if he knows how to get a curse. Ha! A true knight doesn't even know how to spell the word cure. What if there's something I can do to help you? Maybe there's a tea that heals curses. Let me stop there, kind tea patron. This is a mission for a real knight. I have to find the solution on my own. Timothy can't go thinking I cheated. There's no way Timothy cares if you cheated. Why, I happen to be the excellent judge of his innermost thoughts. Besides, this is the perfect adventure for Gerald the Knight, a demonstration of my strength. I will travel out there into the forest and find a solution to this purple smoke and pounding headache. Somewhere out there is the, Whoa, did you hear that? That voice? What? What voice?
Maybe.
It was a voice as deep as the stars. It spoke to me just now. I'm sure of it. You didn't hear it? I did not. Whoa, weird. Anyways, I really do need to be off on my adventure. Thank you for the tea. Oh, before I go, let me leave you with this. I never found the origin of the stop sign, so maybe you can find it while I'm away. How would I know the stop sign's origin? You know, like if someone comes by and say, hey, that's my stop sign. Or if you just find a spot that feels like it's where a stop sign came from. That way you can continue my nightly quest. Fine, I'll return the thing you stole. Haha, now you're the one who sounds like a knight. Alright, now I must be off. I bid you adieu, a most conversable of tea stewards. Don't die, Gerald. Oh my, I gotta go find a place for this sign.
Can you put it anywhere?
I think so. Pretty much anywhere. Yeah.
Stop.
I feel like that's where a stop sign should go. Hi, Boro. Boro, remember that knight who left the shop a little while ago? He came back. Already? How nice for him. The thing is, he claims he's been gone for days. How is that possible? Ah, yes, Boro has noticed this phenomenon as well. Very strange, no? It seems that time is moving faster in the forest than it does in this clearing. Which means you can run off into the forest and your tea will still be hot when you return. I need a specific scientific explanation for why this is. Oh, you do? Very well. Boro will begin an elaborate presentation of, like, scientifically how the forest works. The forest...
I thought he said he was not a scientist.
The forest is strange and magical. This concludes the presentation. Thank you. I have several notes on the aspects of your presentation. Oh no, at this time the submission deadline for criticism has passed. What a shame. Truthfully, I am not knowing how time works in the forest. It is a mystery to me as well. But that is the fun. I am learning much about the place all the time, just like you. Howdy, book lovers. This is the Book by Mail Club reporting in. This month we're reading Edge of a Bullet, which follows the exploits of everyone's favorite tough as nails international super spy, Dirk Warhead. Will Dirk's charm and good looks get him through yet another dangerous mission? Only one way to find out. Until next time. Oh. Huh.
You stole the book. You're part of the book club now. Wait. Oh my god.
No, hold on. Hold on.
How long
Hold the
are you
fuck
going
up.
tonight?
What? How long am I going?
Are you gonna read the whole book? How
Oh,
long
it's only 10 pages.
Okay. More hard novel.
Okay, so can I read the book while I'm sitting on this bench? No, I cannot. Okay.
We will pretend that you are.
A decision that I think you should have let me make. Ahem. By D.B. Steele, Edge of a Bullet, a Dirk Warhead novel. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhead. Dirk Warhead had been undercover for 13 weeks, and that time he hadn't showered, shaved, or eaten a single time. This was the Dirk Warhead undercover method. The Dirk Warhead undercover method was a living hell for the initial 4 weeks, but on week 5, without fail, his body would begin to buzz with a feverish euphoria and a rigorous alertness that gave him the edge he needed to succeed. Because of the adrenaline it produced, he also hadn't slept in a month. His skull vibrated with a cocktail blend of indiscriminate rage and an unquestionable passion for justice. Time to get to work. Dirk Warhead's undercover persona was that of Bobby Briggleston, billionaire playboy heir to the Briggleston family media empire. In fact, Dirk Warhead was himself a billionaire playboy, much wealthier than his undercover persona, but he'd play any role if it meant getting the job done. A wealthy local socialite was hosting a charity gala in her mansion home, which Dirk Warhead had been instructed to infiltrate. His limousine pulled into the mansion driveway around midday. As he stepped out of the limo, the sun shone brightly in his eyes. Dirk Warhead hated the sun more than he hated anything in the world. He had been told many times to stop looking directly into the sun, but to turn his back on an enemy was cowardice he could never forgive. Pulsing with rage from the Dirk Warhead undercover method, Dirk Warhard pulled a pistol from his tuxedo jacket and fired 10 rounds directly into the heart of the sun. Case closed. He holstered the pistol and stepped into the party. Shortly after entering, he was met by the host, Samantha Keylight. She was his target, a known perpetrator of underground organized crimes, and the person from whom he was to extract sensitive information. "Howdy," he said to her. "My name is Bobby Briggleston." But his name was not Bobby Briggleston. That was only his undercover alias. His name was Dirk Warhard. "I'm Dirk Warhard," Dirk Warhard thought to himself. "I'm Dirk Warhard," and then continued the conversation. "Mr. Briggleston, it is the pleasure of pleasures to finally meet you," exclaimed Samantha Keylight. "I've heard so much about you from our mutual friend." The mutual friend she spoke of was Dirk Warhard's handler, who briefed him on every mission. Dirk Warhard did not know this man's name because Dirk Warhard disliked learning names. The only name he knew for certain was Dirk Warhard, and even that one was written on a card in his wallet for emergencies. A man and a servant approach them and say, with a tray of shrimp cocktails, "Hors d'oeuvres?" The sight of food thrilled and angered Dirk Warhard. Hunger raged in his stomach, but he couldn't risk the mission. He stepped very close to the man holding the tray and suddenly pressed his pistol to the man's sternum. "You'll remove the food immediately, and you'll never show your face in this city again." The man began trembling violently, then nodded and turned for the exit. Dirk Warhard fired a warning gunshot at his feet just to scare him. A hush fell over the entire party, but Dirk Warhard coolly holstered his pistol and said, "Saw some asbestos." The partygoers all nodded in appreciation. A few began applauding. "Now then," declared Samantha Keylight, "may I show you around my home? A man of your distinction will surely admire my collection of art." "That's right," replied Dirk Warhard. "I am a man." And he was.
I am a man.
The two of them stepped into an adjacent room, which is empty but for the paintings hung on every wall. "Van Dorsen's mostly," said Samantha Keylight, "though some on the far wall are by Ferrier. Do you have a favorite artist, Mr. Briggleston?" Because there was only one name that Dirk Warhard truly knew, he replied, "Dirk Warhard." Several of the paintings looked to Dirk Warhard like food. To suppress the anger it aroused in him, he tore one of the paintings clean in half. "Asbestos," he explained. "Mr. Briggleston," said Samantha Keylight, "I did not invite you here simply to admire my art collection, nor to rid my home of asbestos. In fact, there is one particular piece of art I wish to show you that I think you will find very interesting." Dirk Warhard responded well to this statement because he liked it when people gave him things that interested him. Samantha Keylight pulled a small parcel from a shelf, then returned to Dirk Warhard, but the parcel was not a piece of art. It was a gun. She pointed the gun at him. "That's right. I know exactly who you really are, Dirk Warhard." Dirk Warhard quietly retrieved his wallet and had the card inside. She was correct. "You didn't think you'd fool me with this one, Bobby Briggleston? Nonsense, did you? I'd know your scummy face anywhere." Samantha Keylight fixed the gun on his temple. "Tell me who sent you, or the next piece to hang on my wall will be your brains." Time slowed to a crawl. Dirk Warhard played through every possible outcome of the situation in his head, tactically assessing thousands of different strategic maneuvers. His mind raced with the efficiency of a cheetah nailed to a missile. After a mere half-second, which to Dirk Warhard felt like hours, the only strategy with even a glimmer of hope was clear to him. "Well," snarled Samantha Keylight, "what's it going to be? Are you going to start talking, or do I have to? Samantha Keylight exploded.
What?
Yeah, she just explodes. Bloods and innards splattered across every inch of the room, drenching the various works of art and substantially lowering their value at auction. Dirk Warhart wiped a finger from his eyes. Weeks ago, he had secretly planted a bomb inside Samantha Keylight, triggered by a switch inside the ring on his left hand. This was one of the Dirk Warhart's signature techniques, and it had saved him dozens of times. He stepped over to where he vaguely recalled she had been standing, then adjusted his shirt cuffs and said, "What you didn't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhart." He then pulled out his pistol and said it again while holding the pistol, which he decided was cooler. He repeated it while firing the gun several times, and that felt coolest of all. Dirk Warhart still had no idea what role Samantha Keylight played in the perpetuation of organized crime, but it wasn't his job to know things. The less Dirk Warhart knew, the more quickly he completed each mission, and this one had been done in record time. He pressed the mechanical implant on his neck to inform the handler that his mission was a success. Dirk Warhart stepped back into the party, where guests were in a panic over the sound of an explosion and gunshots. They turned and froze as he entered, the room dripping with Samantha Keylight. Dirk Warhart strode confidently toward the nearest servant holding a tray, grabbed a shrimp cocktail, and stuffed it into his mouth with a beastly vigor. Someone in the crowd yelled, "Oh my god, it's Dirk Warhart!" Dirk Warhart had attempted to yell, "What you don't know is, I'm actually Dirk Warhart," but his mouth was too full of shrimp. So instead he just fired his gun into the air several times. The partygoers began cheering and making out with each other. Then the president emerged from the crowd. "Dirk Warhart," said the president, "you've saved us once again. I award you $10,000 cash." The crowd cheered again, and Dirk Warhart still couldn't speak, so he kept firing his gun. One of his bullets accidentally hit the president, who gave the thumbs up as he bled out, grateful to have been killed by the famous Dirk Warhart. But the president's death didn't bother Dirk Warhart, who knew that there would always be another president. But there would never be another Dirk Warhart. He stuffed another shrimp into his mouth, then crowd surfed his way back to the limo as he yelled his famous catchphrase, "Nobody survives Dirk Warhart." Justice as cold as the shrimp. It was just another typical day for Dirk Warhart.
I have notes.
Hey, what are your notes?
Achiever-
Oh, I'm sorry. It appears that the submission period for notes has actually expired.
Achiever strapped to a missile is extremely inefficient.
You know what? I like it. It is a good story.
It's a story. It's one of the stories of all time.
Hiya, so, I had a thought. Would you mind if we did another Beetle ceremony? Again? Well, I realized that I did a poor job last time. I put you completely on the spot. Demon hunters are supposed to lead by example. We're supposed to guide and uplift. It was rude of me to expect you to open up first. I'm sorry. So what if we did another ceremony, and this time I'll talk about myself instead? I would feel a lot better if we could get a fresh start. That'd be okay with you? Fine. Weary, beaten down by life, detached, bitter. Great, just like last time, I'll need another Breedle tea. But, do you happen to have any mint flavor that you can add to it? I just really like mint. Some mint would probably help calm a bit of my public speaking nerves. Sure, Breedle tea with mint flavor. Thank you. I have to get mint from somewhere. Huh? Dunno. Oh, Chip Chip. It's probably like a Vreedle and a Chip Chip. Alright. Good day, miss. Happy wander-stopping to you. Wander-stop isn't a verb. Indeed, Burrow was hoping you wouldn't notice, but alas, caught in the act again. Anyway, it is occurring to Burrow I never told you about our shop camera, did I? I believe that the camera was sitting on the table by the radio last I saw it. The camera is a most enjoyable little tool. Simply point and click and a photo will tumble out right before your eyes. If you're ever taking a photo of me, please do ensure you capture my best angles. Boro's best angle is 46 degrees latitudinally, 117 degrees longitudinally. You've surely seen the picture frames around the shop. Yes, you are more than welcome to hang your photos there. Please be using your best artistic sensibility when placing photos. I will trust fully in your sense of taste. It is true. I have been burned in the past by trusting others' artistic taste, but this time will be different. They used her gift against her. What's the story of you getting burned? Oh dear. Once upon a time, Boro was setting out colored markers for our customers to use on the walls. You can surely imagine it did not take long for me to be rescinding this policy. I was expecting some unusual drawings to be sure, but oh goodness. Anyways, this is a terrible memory that I'm repressing deep down. Nothing to be concerned about. Hey, why don't I add this information about the camera into your field guide? Very well. This includes the educational portion of our conversation. Back to whatever. Oh, I don't think I tried the tea with jam. Hold on. Oh, hold on. This dirty cup. What? What were y'all planning? Oh, okay. You don't need to wait on me. I feel like that tea would spill out. Bops into chat and dies. No, don't die!
Do I?
Don't die, Ruru.
The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young. I didn't like this guy.
Okay, so we're just getting the same story again.
At some point, he just defaulted to being my friend.
The jam does not add any additional flavor profile. So we're working on Vreedle tea. I need to go grab the basket. Hi, Ruru. Resurrects you back from the dead and fills you full of jam. Where are my tea leaves? You worked today? You're unofficially an employee of the city of Philadelphia? Hey, good job! Hot shit! Hot girl... Hot girl shit. Hot entity shit. Hot Ruru shit. I want a job someday. What? Where are my tea leaves? What's this? It's like a toolbox? Looks like a toolbox. You have a fine job being my cuddle assistant? Is that really a job? Is that employment? I don't think that pays the bills. I'd be willing to give it a shot. Hi, Gwen! Do I eat the mushrooms and they do things to me? Like, hold on. Can I shrink shroom? Shrink shroom doesn't seem to do anything. I can just hold it. That's it. Okay, these looked like the tea bushes from earlier. Is that what happens to, like, the tea leaves? Do I have to replant tea leaves? Do I even need tea leaves, or can I just put fruit in there? Keon's show noisy? Yeah, she's having a jolly good time. I should put the broom back. Well, I should put the watering can back for now. Take you. Oh, hold on. Tea leaves. More mushrooms? More mushrooms? Ruri, you still in the, Oh, right, Philadelphia is the city for lovers, right? Am I misremembering that?
You are. I've never heard that.
I think it's Virginia as the city
Virginia.
of lovers.
Virginia's a state, and it is the state for lovers.
Okay.
I would know. It's where I came from.
Well,
I want to belong in the city of lovers. My tea basket's full. The proud city of Virginia. Man, I want to be proud of my city.
I feel like we should be saying that about DC. Ah, yes, DC, the proud city of Virginia.
I mean, I would like to also be proud of my country, but that's something that I don't know if is ever going to happen.
Good luck, have fun with that.
Ooh, is that a seed?
Also, Belmonts,
What's up?
am I to take your feedback regarding dinner as I have a dinner plan for myself?
Me?
Yes.
I mean, no, I did not see what your question was.
it was what I asked.
Oh, I said it's fine to make dinner
Yeah,
plans
just
without me.
talking about it with you.
What-
Including beef?
I mean, I do have, like, 2 chicken thighs that I have been
So you're gonna eat chicken
marinating?
thighs then?
Yeah.
So then the answer is yes, you have a dinner plan.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Works for me. That's all I needed to hear.
The forest must be tempered. I wish I could be proud of myself. I mean, there is a way to do that, and it's by just being proud of yourself anyways.
It's true. Just do it.
Simply be proud of yourself.
I'm just being silly.
Oh, I was just making my ears feel weird. Yeah.
I'll stop.
No, it's okay. Do it later.
Later.
Yeah, do it later.
You got it.
Yeah.
You
What?
want to ride now?
Is that a mug?
I should.
That is a teacup. It's more of like a stein, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, you're yoink. Well, you're yoink.
Okay, so we can get seeds down from... So we can get seeds in here and stuff. What happens if I plant a seed in a bed of mushroom? Oh, hi! Huh. That's a cool decoration. Oh, that's where that was.
You left it up here.
Okay. got these two gross tea mugs inside of here. Okay, so first, we get the water out. And we're just making Breedle tea, so don't need too much water. And then you wanted something with both mint and Breedle inside of it, so I go grab the tea leaves. Oh, the tea leaves aren't done yet. Okay. Where is that huge clump of, like, overgrown, tea? Like, overgrown vines. Ooh, another one. I know I saw some somewhere. More tea leaves. Oh wait, I don't have the basket in my inventory. That's fine. I'm looking for that, like, big, scramble. Oh, there it is. Okay, and then I think that's a tea leaf timer? Probably? I wonder if the water will stay hot. What's that? It's a trinket? That is another one. Clippers? Okay, so if we cut these, we can also get drops as well. Kind of cool. What's this? Is that a vase? Looks like a vase. This kind of looks a little bit like a vase. A trinket of some kind. Where can I put this little trinket? Probably on top of this shelf over here. Place. And then... where was the other one? Pumpkin. Gift shroom and a trinket. It was like a little rubber band ball. Kind of. Ooh, a spooky cup! Ooh, it's so spooky! Alright. Hold on. Those are kind of cute mugs. So, now that I have tea leaves, I can grab one. I have a little dried tea ball. It dries in the sun. Man, I want to dry my own tea leaves. Sounds like a blast. Then we go for the kicker, where we toss you out. Pop you in here. Bonk. Vreedle beat. And then you wanted a chip chip for the mint flavor. One. Oh, right, I have to let it out first. Now that's infused. One, two. That's about enough. There he is. Wow, thank you so much. There you go. There's that beautiful mint taste. Perfect, just perfect. Okay, great. I'm ready for the ceremony. Where should the Vreedle ceremony for me take place? Let's do it next to the tree stump with my sword. Great, I'll put my cup away and meet you over there. Alright, I'll go set this cup to be washed. Because nobody knows how to put it in a little washing. I should move that ladder. Climb and then move over here. Okay, so the mushrooms, right? Dupe shroom. So I place one dupe shroom here. I place a second dupe shroom here. Third dupe shroom and a fourth, maybe? I'm gonna pick up this one instead. And then, like, put it right here. And then, if I take, like, a pink seed and pop this down, does that do anything? No, no it does not. But if I go find, like, I think 2 more dupe shrooms. Of which we might have. The shrink shroom. Shrink shroom. Hue shroom. That's a dupe shroom. What are you? Gift shroom. I'm gonna pocket the gift shroom. I think gift shroom looks like it does something interesting. A photo as well. A little snail? A little snail? That pocket is full. Okay, I'm gonna go put this little snail somewhere. Somewhere special. Oh, I can't drop it here? Can I, like, maybe put it right here? No? Only in the store, then. Got it. We're there. Dupe shrooms over here. Yes. That pocket is full. Okay. Let's see. I was doing something with the dupe shrooms over here. Right. Right. Huh, okay. I guess I don't know what the Dupeshroom does just yet. Oh, this is a nice one. Alright, the altar is all set up. Let's get started. Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a ritual ceremony. Congenial! Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Me, hi! I'm the demon hunter who aids and assists with the needs of this community. Hold on, what's your actual name? Oh, well, we're not actually supposed to use our name when we're on quests. According to the Hunter manuals, use of one's real name can be seen as a sign of egotism and self-absorption. It is better to be seen only as a demon hunter, in service to the community, no more, no less. So yeah, sorry. That's a stupid rule. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just I'm really supposed to stick to what the book tells me what to do. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes! I'm a member of the Order of the Demon Hunters, a society of more than 6,000 years old. Wow, so old. Hang on a second, when are you going to start killing demons? I want to watch... When are you going to start killing demons? I want to watch a demon die. Oh, right. Well, about that. I mean, there aren't really, you know, that many demons alive anymore. We kind of killed almost all of them already. But isn't that a testament to the ruthless efficiency of the Order of Demon Hunters? Then why are you here? Oh, well, since there are so few demons left to kill, demon hunters had to start finding other ways to help. You know, like helping out around the community, doing social work, that sort of thing. These days, civic unrest causes far more problems for people than demons do, statistically speaking. So, you know, it's where we can make an impact, statistically. What about those weapons on your belt? They look cool. Don't you use them? You don't use them for killing? What? No? These are ceremonial. I'd never use them. Anyways, to get back on track, this is my first quest to a new community. So here I am to assess the needs of the community and then provide whatever support I can. The community needs you to demonstrate cool demon hunter magic. Damn, they never taught us magic in school. Years ago I knew how to make a smoke cloud. I could try that. That sounds great. Alright, well here goes. Is that it? That's super hard to do. I haven't had to make one of these in years. I guess I thought there would be more smoke. Magic like this is just for fun. We don't actually use it for anything. Besides, my role here isn't to do magic, it's to provide direct help for people. I am sworn to help this community, and I will stick to that commitment no matter what. Are there any questions at this point? Who's the nastiest demon in history? The nastiest? Yeah, someone real nasty, real sick. Tell me about a bad, bad demon. Oh gosh, well, I guess maybe Murgmur? Murgmur was a colossal demon from the ancient age and fed exclusively on orphans. Apparently he ate over 5,000 orphans in his lifetime. All things considered, it's not that many orphans. It's not? How many orphans would be a lot of orphans to you? How about 8,000 orphans? Oh gosh, I don't think any demon ever ate 8,000 orphans. I'm not impressed. Well, I promised back then it was a really big deal. Well, sorry, we're off track again, my apologies. Well, to be honest, I've kind of shared everything about myself. That's me. Since I can't think of anything else to say, I hereby conclude this ritual ceremony. Great, we're done? Yep, that ceremony is over. Cool, bye. Wait, hold on a second. So, I don't suppose you feel like maybe, saying anything more about you? Like, you don't have to, but, would you maybe want to share anything? Just, you know, if you want. No. Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha. That's totally okay. Yeah, thanks for the tea, yeah. dupe shrooms have to do something. If I put it around, like, a tree that's already, like, given fruit. Maybe? Place you down here. Hi! Hey! We got him! Okay, but I think that only used a few of them. And I don't think that it really worked all that well, considering the fact that this is just a bunch more plants. Okay, how about this? I will place a blue plant down. And do pink seeds. And there we go. We have a new plant. And then I'll take a dupe shroom. I'll do it again, I guess. 1, 2. Where would the third one be? This one? Yeah! Okay, alright, alright. Okay, we'll pull out the shrink room then, and then here maybe? No? Okay. Puff Pod. Okay. I think someone was talking about Puff Pods earlier. Is the radio broken? Music for dogs. Oh, right, I have a photo. A little fox resting near... A little fox resting near a bookshelf. That's kind of cute. Hi, Gerald. How's your curse going? Wandering endlessly, the fog has wafted and waned. It lifts, it descends, and always we move through it as beasts. Endless, forever wandering. So, not good. We are the becoming. We are the pain of becoming. We are forever. Do you remember me? Do you remember the shop? I remember life itself, splitting at the seams. I remember the fire. I remember being bathed in silk, tossed from the wolf's cradle. Do you remember Timothy? Timothy. Timothy. Aren't you proud? Aren't you proud of your dad? He loves you. He's proud of you. He'll be home soon. Timothy. Oh gosh, I really don't know what to do here. There is much to do. The undying call to purpose forever. Just hang in there, okay? I'm sure you'll get better. Forever. Forever. Oh. Huh. Puff Pod. Makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Weeping Vreedle. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. Boro, there was some weird static coming from the music box. Is that normal? Oh goodness, you're discovering the finicky nature of our shop radio. Always breaking the radio is. Yes, quite an old machine at this point. Oh. You see, the dial must be getting stuck on certain unfortunate frequencies, producing static. If you hear the static, you can simply adjust the dial back to a more normal sounding frequency. Or if you do not wish to hear the radio at all, you can set the dial to mute. That way, it will simply be the gentle music of nature flowing itself into our shop. Should Boro be requesting a person to come and fix the radio one of these days, perhaps? Although I will say I'm starting to become quite used to it, fond of the imperfections even. Yes, there are days when I will even be letting hours pass me by in a delirious fog of perpetual static noise. Of course, perhaps constant static is not to Miss Elsa's liking, so I will let you reset the radio whenever you like. Let me guess, you want to do another ceremony? Hello? Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'll just check in on you later. Boro, Gerald's curse seems to be getting a lot worse. Yes, he's producing more thick purple smoke than is healthy for humans. Should we do something to help him? Well, to be honest, curses are not quite Boro's specialty. From time to time I have seen them around here, as they are always a mystery. It's quite sad when a person is passing through with an affliction that I cannot be helping. But I'll be keeping an eye out, and I will let you know if I see any possible aid for our friend. So you decided you wanted to learn more about planting and guardian. What? Simple plants. Okay. Simple of the egg. BAB. Large hybrids. There's a chapter called Fish. Fruits. Social commentary. Remembering gardening is a form of personal expression. Every gardener brings a personal touch to their creations, which means there is no correct way to arrange your plants, regardless of what the cold-minded seedologist may try and tell you. To them, gardening is more like a math equation to be ordered and solved, more like a spreadsheet than a musical instrument. Look at them solving a garden. Have you ever seen something so absurd? This is what seedologists actually do. I've witnessed it. Let's talk about the cost of the tuition at Seedology University. How can you justify an average 215% increase in tuition costs over the last decade? Surely the students aren't getting the career opportunities that ought to be commensurate with such an absorbent cost of education. Shall I tell you why all the posturing extravagance? Helps them feel superior. They donate huge amounts of money to have their names imprinted on the front of an Institute for Plant Speech. That's a real thing they spend their money on. Darling, plants can't speak. I've tried. That's why pots are so handy. If you hold the pot and stand in front of a plant, you can scoop the plant. What do you do with your potted plant? Put it on a shelf. Put it back into the ground. Oh my god. I feel like this game was made for me. Congratulatory tea break. Okay, so that's just book. I'll put the All About Gardening book in there. How many? So I can pick up this pot. And then we'll go and grab, like, the tree that we planted that does not have anything left. Ooh, no, I'll grab these ones. Can I put these in? No, I cannot. Okay, so I can't put the... It doesn't look like I can put the, like, seed-bearing... Like, the fruit-bearing ones inside of, like, a pot or anything. But what I can do... is I can put you right here. Okay, so these are shrink shrooms. They don't seem to do much of anything. I'm imagining we probably have to put them in, like, a mushroom circle or something, so let's try that. I think that's the knight. Then, of course, there is the Hue Shroom. I wonder what the Hue Shroom is supposed to do. Let's grab some more. I have 1 and 2 gift shrooms in there. I wanted to try and, like, do something with the gift mushrooms, but I'm not sure what they do right now. More mushrooms. Let's try back over here. Okay, we have, I think we have enough shrink shrooms to make a hex. I wonder if we can, well, actually, you know, I wonder if it's used on these things, like to make them small enough to be put into, like, pots. There's a way I can check. Because I think we have, yeah, this tree over here is all by itself. Ah! Okay, so we only need... That was... I used 5. There's only need... We only need 3 then. So I can grab you... And scoop you up in a pot? Yes! And then I can put you in one of these boxes, right? Yeah! Okay. Alright, alright. Lovely. God, I hope they have, like, hundreds of different plant varieties. Reminds me of... There was, like, this Mii... On the 3DS, there was, like, this Mii game. Where you could, like, raise plants, and I always thought that was really cool. Who did I need to talk to? You could, like... Oh, you! Are you feeling any better? Hello, Gerald? Wait, are you and Demon Hunter both not talking to me? What's going on? Okay, sure. Hello! Welcome in, Emily Alex 786. Okay, so I can put things up on the top of the fireplace, but I probably don't want to put any plants on up there. I'm just chilling. Hey, feeling any better? What's going on? Is there some reason why nobody's talking anymore? Can you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay, so it does require about 3. Oh, hold on. Gotta clear this up. Oh, that's a lot. Ooh, a star-shaped mug. That looks gorgeous. Ooh. Blue seeds. Oh, wow. I think that one's a pink seed? Yeah, that's pink. What's that? Oh, it's a snow globe! Ooh, okay. I... That sure is a question to come in asking. Yeah, we play a lot around here. I'm a variety streamer. Boro, has something strange happened? Nobody's talking to me. It's like everyone has gone mute. Indeed? Yeah, I've been trying to get their attention, but it does nothing. Very interesting. I believe this may be a signal. A signal? A signal of what? Here, come with me. I will show you what I am thinking. Boro? Boro, what's going on, Boro? Hey, Boro, sorry, did I get in your way, Boro? I've been streaming since 2018, off and on. You've seen the shrine now by yes? The shrine is the most important artifact. Surely it is, but it's not yet usable. There we go. The shrine is a sacred place. It is what we turn to when we are needing to see something new. What do you mean by something new? It is different for everybody. I cannot say what it will be for you. All it will do is point you forward towards the next step, wherever that may be. When you are ready for that, please take a seat in front of it. In the meantime, you may also continue to tend to the shop if you wish. As long as you are a Tea Warrior, I'm confident Wanderstop is in good hands. Out the stairs at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander? Sure. Well, that's not really sitting, is it? Where am I? My name is... I don't remember my name. Oh god, what's going on? Where am I? Someone, please.
Hey, your name is Alta. Remember?
Right, that's
You're
right.
A fighter. A warrior.
Of course. Yes, I remember.
See what I mean? You knew all along.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I forgot.
It's okay. I've got you. All of this has a purpose. I promise. Do you remember what your goal is?
Yes, to find Master Winters and train with
No.
her.
Not that one. The bigger goal.
The bigger goal? No, I've forgotten that too. What's the bigger goal?
To defeat anyone, anywhere, for as long as you choose.
Gotcha. What about until I've beaten every great
No.
living warrior?
New fighters are going to come along, and you'll have to surpass them too. This has to be undisputed. No losses for the rest of your life. That's the only way. Think about it. Undefeated for the rest of your life.
Oh.
It's not impossible. Not for you. None of them work as hard as you do. That's why it's possible.
With your help?
Of course. I would be honored.
Thank you.
I just need you to push yourself a little bit harder, okay?
Right, of course. Just tell me what to do.
I've got you, Alta. You're going to be okay. You're going to be amazing.
Huh. Huh? Okay, so everything's still there. It's just a little bit different now? Welcome back, miss. What just happened? That is an excellent question. It would appear our clearing has changed. And I can say it's the most delightful change at that. Look at all these colors. Wait, did this happen because I sat down in that shrine? Seems so, just as Boro promised. Something new has come to pass. What about my sword? Where's my sword? Ah, it seems your sword is right where we left it, on top of the tree stump. Perhaps not everything has changed. Might be best to explore the clearing and learn more. Hold on, are the plants I planted all gone? No! It seems they are, yes. I put a lot of work into those. They're not permanently gone, are they? How do I get them back? Oh dear, Miss Alta, I am truly sorry, but I'm not knowing of a way to bring these things back. It would seem the forest has taken your plants away. See the hanging pots over there? Before you showed up, Boro had spent a lot of time filling all of them with lovely little plants. It was quite beautiful, yes, but all gone now. Sigh. I'm sorry that you have had something taken from you. It is not a kind feeling. Perhaps you will join me in standing up and moving forward into the new shop that is before us. In fact, Boro can see that already a new customer is arriving. Would you care to go say hello? Perhaps even if she is needing your help with something? There's still much for us to do, and I am so grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. 1 second. Okay, we're back. There's so much for us to do, and I'm grateful for your patience, Miss Alta. Please take care, as always. Okay. God. Did my tools are gone. My seeds are gone. Everything is gone. Okay. There's still some seeds. We still have pink seeds. What about my mug collection? Are my mug collections still here? Tea leaves are still there. Oh, I see. It even takes the mugs. And we're left with 2. But at least the tea leaves are still there. Wait, hold on. There's a mug over here. And the book is gone. Okay. The book is gone. Everything's gone. The doll is gone. But the paintings stay. The photos stay. Okay. Hold on. No. It's here. Dirk Warhead is still here. Everything's okay then. Oh, hello. Shoot, be gone with you. What? You heard what I said. I don't need eavesdropping from the competition. Competition? Damn, Skippy, you probably thought you were only a merchant in these woods, didn't you? Guess what? Some of us are doing real salesmanship out here. But no, you have a problem with the basic tenets of healthy market competition. Think nobody else has the right to do honest business, right? Isn't that what you think? What? Don't play stupid, mumbling fool with me. I can see right through it. We both know you do anything to keep all the profits for yourself. I'm pretty sure everything here is free. There are no profits. Ha! That's what you want me to believe. But I'm not worried. Once I set up shop, it's over for you and your little socialist utopia. What exactly do you sell? I bet you'd like to know that. I bet you'd love to have the edge on me. Well, Tootsies, I'm not falling for the what do you sell ever again. Wanderstop is a tea shop, so if you don't sell tea, we're not competitors. Oh, suddenly Miss Educated here knows all about economics. You want to know what I offer customers? It's simple. Firm products, higher prices, harsh, unasked for life advice. All that and a smack in the head on your way out. Typically, you have to offer people something they want. Psh, that's the coward's business. That's the coward's business plan. Nobody wants a smack in the head. That's why you have to sell them on it. You have to stop thinking about what the customer wants and stop focusing on what you want them to want. If you had sneezed on a business textbook, you'd already know this. Alright, let's hear your sales pitch. We're getting smacked. Heh, trying to steal my secrets again. You're good. You're real good. I like your moxie. I'm gonna enjoy running your little enterprise into the ground. Now get your buzzing face out of here and let me set up shop. Would you like a tea while you set up? Hell no, I don't want tea. Boro, this girl sucks. Okay, so it's a brass. No, hold on. What the hell? How did you get set up so quickly? That's right, we are open for business. Are you ready for profits? Are you ready for marketing? Are you ready to get your face kicked in with savings? Then come on down and see Nana, losers. Alright, here I am. And what of it? What can I buy? I'm ready to see the shop. Ready to confront the crushing boot of competition? Behold, consumerism! Little Meow Meow, my mug, and a candle. I don't have Nana coins. Yes, what is it? What does this icon mean? Is this your face? You can't possibly be this dense. Those are Nanabucks! That's how much they cost. Okay, fine, but I don't have any Nanabucks. I've never even heard of a Nanabuck. Never heard of a Nanabuck? How are you a small business owner? The Nanabuck is the international currency. The Nanabuck is the gold standard. I think you're making this up. I am not making this up. How dare you accuse me of deceit? That's it. You're going to make me... Where is it? Here we go. Professor Currency's All-in-One Book of Economics, Volume 1. This is infant stuff. It's pathetic that I even need to give this to you. Thanks, Nana. I'll use this information to crush you. With Volume 1? You wish. Let's talk when you're at Volume 12. Now that's economics. Volume 12 is... I still have nightmares about Volume 12. How about if I sell you something in exchange for Nanabucks? Eh? You're talking about a barter? Sure, I'll bring you something and you can buy it off of me. Let's see this thing first, Missy. I'm committing to nothing until you're in front of me. Alright, I'll bring you an item. Just give me a minute. Okay. Boro, this girl sucks. Boro, the woman over there is trying to run Wanderstop out of business. I see. Should we be concerned? Don't worry, I'm studying economic theory to take her down. Oh, are you also being a student of Professor Currency? So far, what is your favorite aspect of economics? Fine, I lied. I was trying to sound smart. Miss, I have done this many times. It is best at parties and graduations. I say, Miss Jenkins, young Susan will make a fine macroeconomist. I'm sure she will triple or even quadruple the money. Boro is a hit at parties. To be honest with you, I am not especially worried about our new competition. Perhaps it will even be fun. Yes, surely fun is the primary goal of all competition between businesses. Well, I have to give her something. What would she... Oh, who are you? A fine day to you. Hi, this is Wanderstop. It's a tea shop. You don't say. How marvelous. A cup of tea sounds most restorative, but I would ask that you allow me a moment of rest. On a journey such as mine... One's strength must be minded carefully at all times. Rest is the utmost priority. Once I am recuperated, you can be at certain what we will discuss tea at length. Are you a fighter? So you've noticed, I am indeed a warrior by trade. Certainly in my second year for fighting the minor circuit and not too upset with my record. Would you allow me a small moment to boast? Perhaps you recognize my mask. It was a gift from the Vindian Empress, given only to warriors she sees as most honorable. Those who seek honor and respect. Respecting combat rather than victory alone, she saw this in me. I carry her blessing everywhere, on my body and in my heart. I'm a fighter too. Truly? Well, yes, now that I'm paying attention, I see the poise and balance in your stance. Of course, I see it clearly now. Another warrior like myself here in the woods. It is fate that brings us together. Yes, surely it is. Please, tell me a tale of combat. I wish to know you of your journey and strengths. Well, I used to be undefeated in battle. Ah, yes, I can recall my own first loss. An educating time. I didn't really lose. It's more like, okay, this is a weird question. Have you ever suddenly lost your strength for no apparent reason? Like it just sort of left you? This is unfamiliar to me. I have never felt disconnected from my power. Oh, I guess I can tell you about it. I spent the last 8 years doing tournament fights in the combat arena. Wait, no. Alta? I'm sorry, do we know each other? You are the warrior Alta, this is you? Yes. My heavens. My heavens, what a beautiful and surprising world we live in. The warrior Alta is before me, the strongest fighter of the modern era. You know me? Know you? I've been to see you fight twice. I saw you at the Royal Arena 3 years ago. It's, how do I say, changed my life, truly. In fact, because of that fight, I began using a false advance in combat, only been never using a serpentine advance. But the false advance gave me more flexibility when disarming opponents. I'll have to follow up the false advance with a quick weight shift. I try to ease into the opponent's offhand if they're armed. Interesting. What do you gain from shifting the weight? Allows me to shift the weapon's focus. Ah, interesting. I'll have to try it for myself. Oh, and the second time I saw you was just last fall. You fought Lady Ashe in Speria. Hey, yes, I remember. That was a good match. Please do not play me with your false modesty. You wiped the floor with her. She actually would have been fine if she had known how to switch stances. Perhaps, but the advantage was obvious and your movement simply could not be matched. Now I've run into you purely by fate here in the middle of nowhere. And you're running a tea shop, is that right? Yes, this is what I do now. Ha, Warrior Alta, I'm astounded once again by you. You've discovered a new form of training in the most unconventional location. Making tea! I never would have thought to try it. What new abilities will this unlock for you in combat? Does it strengthen poise or is it mental training? No, H, do tell me. I only wish to see the results. You surpass us all once again. I am stunned but not surprised. Thank you? Oh, my apologies. I never introduced myself. My name is Ren. I have come to these woods seeking personal growth to find new strength. Meeting you has affirmed that I am walking an honorable path. It's really nice to talk to another person like me. I haven't talked to another fighter in a while. But of course, Warrior Alta, you and I are kin. We share a common destiny. It is fate that we met here. I believe this with all my heart. I guess. Let me know if you want tea. Tea! Of course, in all the excitement I had nearly forgotten. Yes, let's have a cup. Don't need to rest first? How can I possibly rest? I am flushed with enthusiasm. No, a cup of tea right now sounds perfect. Sure, what would you like? Meeting you in here has reminded me of the passion I felt in my youth. Back then, the world felt spontaneous and alive. True gifts of surprise and delight feel rarer and rarer to come by as I get older. But seeing you here has felt like a call to action! To be inspired and to chase what feels most alive. Please, won't you bring me a cup of tea that calls to my passion and the pursuit of one's dreams? That is what I desire most right now. I'll do my best. Hell yeah. Maybe I can go find like a mushroom or something that she'll want. Because the goddamn forest stole all my mushrooms. Yeah, she'll probably want some mushrooms. 3, like some shrink shrimps, maybe? Yeah. Is the stop sign still there? I don't actually know if the stop sign is still there. Hi, Nana. I have, I brought you a mushroom. State your business. Want to trade? Let's see it. Alright, not too shabby. What's its story? What's so special about it? Make up an elaborate lie about its origin. It's, you know, an ancient rune. An ancient rune? Missy, everybody and her grandmother's got an ancient rune lying around. Let me explain to you what's so special about this ancient rune. I broke a promise to an old friend for it. Is that so? What kind of promise are we talking about? I promised to deliver the rune to an aging monk. And why didn't you do it? I went on OTV Tropes on Zoned Out reading it. I'm surprised you're still streaming. Feels like you've been streaming longer than you have been. You stole the ancient rune from him? Good, that makes you both even. I can make use of this rune. It has history. I like it. Got yourself a trade. Now pick one and only one item. Give me the mug that says die on it. Went on TV Tropes and Zoned Out reading it. I'm surprised you're still streaming. Yeah, we're about to end. Actually, I was in fact about to end right after that scene. But thank you everyone for joining. Thanks again. If you haven't already, join the Discord. Get in my hole. And it's a great place. I am delighted by this game. I will probably feather it in every once in a while when I need to take a break from Monster Hunter. But thank you all for joining and have a wonderful night. Bye.